So all the queue managers are stopped state.
Stopped, right?
Yeah.
Just check none of the listeners are not running. Just want to cross verify. Normally, when you bring down queue manager, listener also go down. But unfortunately, if something doesn't go down, it will create a problem for us.
Okay, but how to check like from outside we cannot, right?
Um,
Again, we need to
click
start
on,
queue,
click
queue
on your
manager.
taskbar, right click and see anything is there. Task manager. Nothing is there, right?
Mhm.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, minimize it. Now,
Okay, I'm creating.
for first job is create the queue managers. I should say it down.
Created 4 queue managers. I'll start with the queue manager 1.
Start the queue managers and make the queue managers as a full repository.
Okay.
Alter QMGR.
Creating a listener.
First,
Create.
alter the QMGR repos.
Okay. First we need to. Okay. The QMGR repos. Changed.
Now do the same for 2.
Okay. Not to execute all the steps.
No. First, we'll talk about repos. Yeah. In the bottom, that's what I told you the sequence. You have to follow that sequence.
Okay.
Alter QMGR. First, finish the alter QMGR concept, repos concept. So decide which queue manager gonna be full and which gonna be partial.
Acha. Okay.
Now you have to go to QMGR 2. 2.
Yes, done.
Now come back to queue manager 111
Okay.
and execute define listener of listener name. Define the listeners.
Listener will listen port 1425. Yeah, listener created.
This is QMGR 11.
Yeah,
Now go to QMGR 22.
okay.
Go copy that listener command. What is your port? 1426, right? So copy
Yeah,
that. Copy and paste it. Enter.
yeah,
Perfect.
this is also
Now
created.
come to QMGR 33.
Okay, think.
Hmm?
Hold on.
Run MQSC, man.
Yeah. I didn't started these queue managers. That's why.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
You are in QMGR 33, so copy paste that 33 listener command.
listener. Yeah, listener created.
Now create in 4 also.
Yeah, created.
So your listener is created. You have done with your which queue manager is going to be full repository and partial repository. Now your next step is
Yes.
create the cluster receiver channel in all the queue managers. Go to top.
Receiver channel. Okay.
We have to create all the receiver channel because all the cluster receiver channel will point to itself.
Okay.
Here 11 port is 1425. So in your cluster receiver channel port is 1425. You got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Now go to QMGR22. What is the port of QMGR22? 1426. What is
1426.
what is the cluster? What is the port you are using in cluster receiver channel? 1426. Come down. Come down. QMGR33. Come down.
Receiver channel it is 1427.
What is the port for queue manager 4? 1428. And what is the
1428.
receiver channel? 1428. Now execute one after another cluster receiver channels in all the queue managers. Go to QMGR1,
Okay.
copy the command, come to run MQSC QMGR11 and execute the command.
Okay. Receiver channel. Cluster node. Receiver channels. Yeah, channel created.
Come out and go for 2.
Okay.
Copy the receiver channel command. If you do a single mistake also, it is really difficult to catch this at the time of setup. Enter. Run MKCQMGR33 now.
Receiver channel. Created. QMGR. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see now. Let's see. Yes, created receiver channel in all queue managers.
Perfect, perfect. Now go to Notepad and verify cluster center channel syntax for all the few minutes. Go to QMGR11. So QMGR11 is a full repository. It has to point to another full repository as per the architecture diagram. So
Right.
cluster center channel of QMGR11 has to point to 2.QMGR22. Correct?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that should have the port is 1426. Correct?
Right. Correct.
Right. So our cluster center channel syntax is correct. Let's come down to
Correct.
QMGR22.
QMGR2 to
QMGR
sender channel.
cluster center channel. See, QMGR22 has to point to QMGR11 because QMGR22 is a full repository. It has to point to another full repository. So what is the port number of QMGR11? Is it 1425? Yes, very
25.
correct. Come down. All the partial repository queue managers has to point to any one queue, any one full repository. So
Which
whatever
is
the
active.
partial repository queue managers are following one partial repository, that will become as an active full repository.
Yeah.
So whatever your cluster center channel of a partial repository has to point into QMGR11, which means the port is 1425.
Right.
So 1425 in QMGR4 also.
Yes.
Perfect. Now copy paste these comments. Go to QMGR, run MKC QMGR11, copy the command from Notepad and execute.
Okay. Cluster sender. Created.
Go to
MQSC. PMGR 1, 2, 3, 4. Sender channel. Channel created. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. कार्ड का सेंडर चैनल QSC sender channels, sender channel. Yeah, sender channels in all queue managers are created.
Perfect, perfect. Now what you need to do is go to Notepad. So all your action items are done.
Yes.
Go to QMGR1. In the last, write start listener of listener name. No, above note, above note. Yeah, below here, yeah. Start listener in brackets What is your listener name? QMGR11.lsn.
Yeah.
Copy this command. Now paste it in QMGR22. After cluster receiver channel. Change that 11 to 22. Do it for 3 and 4 also.
Okay.
Okay. Now go to first go to partial repository key managers 3 and 4.
Okay. Need to start there.
Yes. No. Okay. Let's change the strategy. Go to QMGR 11 only.
Okay.
Copy the listener of QMGR 11. Hmm. Come out. Go run in 2. No need to check anything as of now. Come out. Run it in 2. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah, sure.
So done it for all.
Last one is
Okay.
I'm doing last. Yeah.
Okay.
Done for all.
Now go to 11.
1 1. I think we have to start the channels as well, right?
No. We won't start any channel in cluster.
Okay.
Channels
Okay.
will start
Okay.
automatically.
Automatically.
That's
Okay.
what I want to tell you.
Okay.
Go to QMGR 11.
Mm-hmm.
Run MQSC QMGR 11. Go to command.
Acha. Okay. Okay. In command prompt. Okay.
Now give display DIS space CHS
Mm-hmm.
space channel status in bracket stars. Enter. See, channel started running. That's the beauty of MQ. You created
Okay.
channels, but from Queue Manager 1 to 2 only you created center channel, right?
Right.
But 1 to 4 also created cluster center channel. Can you go little bit up? Can you go little bit up?
Yes.
Up again, little bit more up. 1 minute, 1 minute. See, 2.QMGR11 is a cluster receiver channel, correct?
Right.
Which
Right.
we created.
Hmm.
And for this QMGR11, if you see RQM name in the below, RQM name
Yes.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
QMGR44.
4 4.
Which means the request is coming from QMGR44 to QMGR11.
Okay.
Automatically request is coming. Come down.
Uh,
QMGR11 cluster receiver channel request is coming from QMGR22.
right.
You getting my point? Come down.
Yes. Yes.
Next third channel 2.QMGR11
Start.
request is coming from QMGR33.
Right.
Next, come down. Again, request is coming from. Okay. So
These are sender channels.
you don't need to worry about how to connect to another queue manager, which is part of the same cluster.
Okay.
You got the point? You no need to worry at all.
Yes.
You no need to create any other set of channels. Now go
Okay.
to QMGR22.
QMGR22 need to run MQSC.
Yeah, run MKC. I want to show you there also many channels would have been created. Now display CHS star.
Yes.
You didn't even start a single channel. You have only
But these are all running.
channels. One is a cluster sender and cluster receiver, correct? But
Right.
other partial repository queue managers, all the other 3 queue managers, 1, 3, 4, you can connect to queue manager 2 any time because all the channels are up and running.
Okay.
Now go to QMGR3. Okay. Display CHS star. See here. So tell me how many cluster sender channel are there?
We have 2 sender channels.
Which is pointing to QMGR11 and QMGR22.
QMGR22.
Whereas you
Right.
created only one channel, which is 2.QMGR11 only you created, which is a cluster center channel, correct?
Right.
2.QMGR22 who created? MQ cluster has created. In any chance, by any case, 2.QMGR11 cluster center channel goes down, or if something happened, that 2.QMGR22 cluster center channel will take action.
Okay.
You got my point?
Yes.
Now you created only 2.QMGR3 cluster receiver channel.
Right.
But here
Right.
you see cluster receiver channel request is coming from QMGR22. Cluster
22.
receiver channel the request is coming from QMGR11.
1 1.
Okay, now go to
Okay.
QMGR44. Now again give display CHS star. That's
2
the beauty.
senders, 2 receivers.
That's the beauty.
Okay.
Now what you
Oh.
need to do is define. Go to QMGR11.
Okay.
Now you create a queue at a cluster level. Define queue local.
Define QL, right?
Yeah, QL or queue local, anything is fine. In the brackets, you mentioned as a what is your cluster name?
Cluster node.
Cluster node.
Yeah.
Cluster node, you have to give it very correct without any typo. Cluster node dot LQ.
Okay. Hold on.
space, space.
Hold on. Cluster node. Okay. Hmm.
After the brackets,
Space.
cluster of,
Okay.
in brackets, again cluster name, cluster.
Okay.
So which means you are defining a queue at a cluster level. Enter.
Okay. Hold on. Looks like this is what I missed here. Hmm. Ah.
Okay. Now you have to give this command in all the queue managers.
Okay, same one.
Same.
Okay, queue is created.
Because I will show you how the workload balancing works. If I put 8 messages, in each and every queue,
Mhm.
queue will come two messages.
So, for suppose now we created a queue here, cluster queue. For suppose we created the say only one cluster queue in QMGR4, then we can send messages from QMGR 3 to 4, right?
Yes. See, in queue manager 1 you have created a queue, right? If you want,
Huh.
you can put messages from 4 to 3, any queue manager.
Okay,
You want to try that?
but need to get from full
Only
report, right?
QMJAR 1 only you have to get, because it is not created physically in other queue managers, right?
Okay, got the point. Okay.
If it is physically
QSC.
created on all the queue managers,
Uh,
get action can work from anywhere. If it is physically not created only one queue manager, in that queue manager only you can able to get it. But
okay.
put action you can do from any queue manager which is part of a same cluster.
Okay.
Put you can do anywhere, but get you can get only from where the queue is physically created.
Okay. Okay. Got your point. And I have one question here.
Hmm.
For suppose we have put 10 messages from cluster 1, and workload happened in two partial repos. Cluster 1, I have put 10 messages, or for example, 9 messages. For
See,
example,
let
like
us complete
6.
the lab, you'll understand, okay?
Okay.
Go
Okay.
back to comments.
Okay. CQ.
If you interrupt in between the flow, that flow will go.
Got it. That is the looks like that is the difference between me and you are concentrating.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because this is very critical concept, right? If I miss
Yeah.
a flow, then it is very difficult for me also to where I missed it.
Find out. Fine. Yeah.
Same command in
Here also.
3 and 4.
Okay. Creator. Two, three, now, three, four, one, two, three, four.
Just 1 minute, 1 minute, Jalani.
Yeah.
Okay. Now open the notepad of workload balance. Jilani, you there?
Yeah. Hold on. This is what.
When this meeting gonna end?
It's gonna end in 10 minutes.
Okay, we need another meeting.
That's why I created.
Correct, because
Okay.
workload balancing we have to finish, right?
Okay. What you want me to do?
Open the notepad of workload balancing.
Okay. Load balance.
You don't have that? Yeah.
This one, workload balance.
Yeah. See, def bind is a queue, class workload use queue is a queue manager level. Okay.
Which one? Which one you are saying?
CLWL
Okay.
is at queue manager level.
Okay.
You have to make it to any.
Okay.
See the below, alter QMGR plus workload use queue any below. Yeah.
Right. Here,
Copy
right?
this. Copy this and execute in all the queue managers.
Okay.
What you are doing when you have any, which means it can distribute the traffic across the queue managers.
Okay.
Say local, it will come to that queue manager only.
Okay. So the queue managers. This one, right?
Alter QMGR.
Start to seven. Define. So all queue managers, right?
Right. All the queue managers.
This is for sorry, missed this one. This is for what? What functionality?
See what example, by default it is local. Plus workload is local. For example, if I am putting messages on without changing this attribute, if I am putting messages on QMGR11 cluster queue, the messages will go to QMGR11 local queue only, though it is a cluster.
Okay.
We are telling to queue manager, this attribute is CLWL use queue, cluster workload use queue, which means we are telling to the queue manager, boss, you are part of a cluster. So what are all the other queue managers are part of a cluster, you distribute the workload.
Okay.
You got my point?
Okay.
CLWL
Yeah.
use queue, which means
Use queue.
cluster workload use queue. Don't, by
Okay.
default, it is a local. When you change it to any, the workload balancing will happen
Okay.
at
Okay.
queue manager
Got it.
level.
Okay.
Now go to QMGR 22. Go to QMGR 33.
Is done. QSC. QMGR 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, done in all 4.
Okay, go to the my again workload balancing notepad. See, one attribute you made the changes at a queue manager level. Okay.
Okay.
Come to my notepad where I am talking about workload balancing. Yeah, maximize it. See, two things. One is at queue manager level. The other one is queue level. Queue manager level, CLWL use queue. What is a queue level attribute? You need to make change. Def bind.
Okay.
EFBEND. Come down. Come down.
This is the end.
This is the end.
Yeah.
Okay. See, did you see the def bind there? No, on the top below CWL use queue, you have something
Yeah,
called bind.
here. Yeah, def bind.
What is a def bind? By default, property is open. By
Open.
default is open. You have to change that open to not fixed.
Okay.
Okay, alter, type the command alter.
Okay, alter
Um,
QMGR.
alter QL
Okay, QL.
in the brackets. Q name as LQ. Did we created any cluster local queue?
No.
Okay. Name as LQ only. Space cluster of cluster name. Space.
Okay.
Def bind. DEF BIND. In the brackets, not fixed. Okay. Now go to this above, little bit above. Define Q local. QL bracket LQ. Cluster of cluster name. First, you have to define the queue and then you have to alter the queue.
Okay.
Now copy paste this both the commands in all the queue managers.
And this is for which functionality?
See, workload balancing only. For distribution of work equally, first you have to tell to queue manager whenever any traffic is coming, don't whenever any application team mentioning queue manager name, don't take the queue manager name. If it is a cluster queue, you take it to cluster level. That you are defining at queue manager level and that you are telling at queue level. Both the levels you have to inform.
Okay.
Class workload use queue is at a queue manager level. Def bind is at a queue level. That's how you define the workload balance. Now, go to the QMGR 1.1.
Hold on. Let me paste it. Def bind. Okay. Here in command prompt, queue manager 1.
Yes. Go to QMGR 1.1.
Okay.
Go to the notepad. Define where we have the command define queue local.
This one, define.
Yeah.
Do execute these commands.
Yeah. Copy this.
Both the commands at a time in all the queue managers or like?
No.